than nothing, the same old plain roll. Pain though, something other than nothing, let it go. I'm something other than nothing, the same old plain me. You'll see, something other than nothing, let it be. Every other day I'll soon remember every other story that was told. Every other time I've had to listen was just another out of my control. Every other day I'll soon remember every other moment that was lost. Every other time I've had to miss you was just another hole in my default. Something other than nothing, the same old life roll. Hard though, something other than nothing, let it go. It's something other than nothing, the same old quest. Why? Hard try. Something other than nothing, let it die. Every other day I'll soon remember every other story that was told. Every other time I've had to listen was just another out of my control. Every other day I'll soon remember every other moment that was lost. Every other time I've had to miss you was just another hole in my default. I'm getting over them. The walls will crumble behind. The music welcomes it. My creative human mind. I'm getting through them all. The barriers will be broke. The music welcomes it. My creative will to cope. I'll soon remember every other story that was told. Every other time I've had to listen was just another out of my control. Every other day I'll soon remember every other moment that was lost. Every other time I've had to miss you was just another hole in my default. Something other than nothing, the same old plain roll. Pain though, something other than nothing, let it go. I'm something other than nothing, the same old plain me. You'll see.
Salutations! Good to be back on the
Alright,
air.
we are live. Welcome in, Chaos. Thank you for the 326% of your shiny luck. Appreciate you. Let's see if we can get that elusive magenta-eyed shiny today. What's up, Fish? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Now, we did 8 hours, though. I started to melt, and I couldn't finish the full 12 hours. But we did make it to 8. We got 6 shinies yesterday. I got 2 Grubbin, I got 3 Wingull, and I got a Dupiter. And we gave words. We gave away a bunch of shiny Pokemon too. How's your day going, Fish? That's good. I'm glad you're having a good day. Thank you, Chaos, for the 889% of your shiny luck.
Oh, fuck the hell.
Nice win, Chaos. Got 80,000 points. Nice. What's up, Zomg? How you doing? Welcome to the words, I swear. Welcome to the stream. It'll happen this reset. We'll see. We got it this early on in the stream. I don't know what I would do. It is not this reset, unfortunately. Nothing much, just trying to get that shiny. Trying not to melt because of the heat. How's your day going? Hey, Storms, thanks for lurking. Just woke up to an email, got yourself a job. Nice. And you grabbed some cereal, and now you're here. Nice. Congrats on the job. Thank you for getting that link drop. for storms there, Chaos. We are still very much under odds. I don't think we're at 1,000 yet. I don't think we're at 1,000 resets yet. Let me do some math real quick. Let's find out how many resets we've done. So we had two 2-hour streams for Heatran. So that brings us up to around 100. Brings us up to 100. Blah blah blah. That brings us up to around 340 from just those two streams. So I was doing Pokemon Contest Wednesdays, and the only way to get the champion stickers that I need for the brilliant contests is by battling Cynthia again after encountering Heatran, because that's the only time she'll drop the champion stickers. And I was like, well, I wanted to shiny hunt Heatran anyway, so I guess I'm going to have to shiny hunt Heatran first before I get those ribbons. Okay, so we are over 1,000. We're at about... We're at about 1,275 checks, not counting today. So we are over 1,000. My favorite shiny is Eevee. Not counting today, we're give or take, we're at 1,275 resets. And then after Eevee, my favorite shiny is Fennekin. Thank you for lurking, Chaos. What's your favorite shiny? Yeah, we're about a quarter there. You like Hisui and Arcanine. Nice. You like Umbreon as well? My favorite shiny evolution is Sylveon. That's my favorite shiny for the evolutions. I like how it looks like bubblegum. Well, just rationalize it this way. They can't claim a Pokemon because it what the design isn't for them. It's just a design. Hey Mikey, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good so far. Thank you for asking, Mikey. Oh, you said you wished you liked it. That's why I thought you were against it. Oh, okay. I misunderstood you then. My bad. Sure, Mikey, what's up? What's the joke, Mikey? That's a good one. I would like to meet and give a handshake to the guy who invented the number zero and tell him thanks for nothing. That's a good one. I like that. I like that one. Finger guns. Hey. You got any more jokes, Mikey? Hey Chamber, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. You're doing good? That's good. Glad everybody should be doing good. Blah, blah. Everybody should be doing good. I hate having a speech impediment. That's fair. I don't tell jokes that often because I don't all the jokes I tell I get from like movies and stuff. Favorite starter? Are we including spin-off game starters? Shiny in next 100 guaranteed? I hope so. So no spin-off game starters. Okay. Then my favorite starter would be Fennekin. If we were including spin-off games, I would say Eevee, because you start with an Eevee in XD Gale of Darkness and in Pokemon Conquest. And in Let's Go, yep. I wouldn't consider Let's Go a main series game because it was made to promote Pokemon Go. Yet you can send Pokemon to Pokemon Home from it, but you can't send any Pokemon from Pokemon Home to Let's Go. It's a one-way trip the same way it's a one-way trip from Pokemon Go and from other spin-offs. Alright, no problem, Mikey. Thanks for being here. But you can do the same thing in words. You can do the same thing in the other spin-off games. You can port Pokemon from um, XD Gale of Darkness and Pokemon Coliseum over to the mainline games. And so is Let's Go though. There are no Pokemon. You can't battle Pokemon in the wild, and the battling system in general is different. My favorite Pokemon is Eevee. It's not really a port of Generation 1 either because they changed a lot of the game, a lot of the functions in the game. Like, the candy system is completely different. Um, Yeah, that's another thing. The Elite Four only having 3 moves. Red, blue, and green being in the game. That's completely different from the Generation 1. They didn't include anything of the Fire Red, Leaf Green remakes. So it's not really a port of Gen 1. It's more its own thing that was made to promote Pokemon Go. I don't think it was made for the purposes of getting people into Sword and Shield and Scarlet Violet. I think it was made to get people into Pokemon Go. Because it was made as a promotion for Pokemon Go. The mainline games are more so defined by the main, because Pokemon Go is still, Pokemon Let's Go, I think it's still made by Niantic. Pretty sure. Oh no, it is developed by Game Freak. It's no problem. Okay, yeah. I guess I am wrong on this because where'd it go? I was just reading it. Yeah, Masuda themselves confirmed that Let's Go are core Pokemon titles. So yeah, you are right then. So I guess I can include Eevee as my favorite starter then. For the Eevee, no, Ashton, I did not see Nintendo Direct yet. I'm going to be watching it after I'm done streaming. Sorry I missed your comment earlier. You like Meowscarada. Nice. Chaos's favorite starter is Mudkip. You've been around since Gen 1, and you gotta give Water type to your boy, Blastoise. Nice. My first Pokemon, I think, was also Blastoise. Or Squirtle. Out of the Gen 1 starters, I do say I like Bulbasaur the best. But I did start off with Squirtle first in Pokemon Blue. Ember or Delphox for your fire type. Definitely Delphox. Well, Braixen. I'm not that big of a fan of Delphox, but I do like Braixen. For my final stage fire type starter, though, would be Skeledirge. I love Skeledirge. I think Skeledirge is the competitive wise. I think Skeledirge is the better of the three starters in Gen 9. That Torch song is just too good. They made the Gen 9 starters way too busted. All of them, all three of them are busted. Hey Jessica, how you doing? Yeah, exactly. Plus, I like Skeledirge because they finally gave us a fire starter that's on all fours. That's another reason why I like Skeledirge. I wish Meowscarada would have been on all fours as well, but it's fine. Its design is okay enough for me to allow it to be on two legs. How excited are you for Legends ZA? I'm actually in a D&D, well, I was in a D&D campaign with someone who based their character off of Meowscarada. They even named their character Meowscarada. Yours was Houdini. Or the last character I made before this current campaign I'm in, I named them Ishtar Altruist. And I based them off of Alistair from Has-Been Hotel. You just woke up from a Pika nap. Nice. You can do his words. I swear I can speak. You can do his voice perfectly. Nice. Thank you, Gaming Nanny, for the 332% of your shiny luck. The current character I'm doing for D&D, I'm playing a fighter who joined the town guard and were leading a rebellion. So I had to infiltrate the town guard. So now I've got like an inside scoop onto things. The name of the campaign is Hell's something. I think it's Hell's Rebels. No problem, Zamji. I was just talking about how my my current campaign that I'm doing is that I'm a fighter, and myself and my party are leading a rebellion, and I just infiltrated the town guard. I believe the adventure path is called Hell's Rebels. Yeah, I was doing my own campaign for a while, a homebrew, But then when COVID hit, it kind of derailed my entire campaign, and I haven't been able to start it up again. The other problem I ran into when running my own campaign is that one of the players that I had, well, I had one player that would intentionally try and tick me off because he was there just to annoy me. He wasn't there to have fun. Which I found out the right before I kicked him out of the campaign. And then the other issue I had was a player that just wanted to do whatever they want with no consequences. Hey Blackout, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. For example, he started a bar fight, right? So he got arrested and thought that he would have his gear with him after being arrested. So he tried to use his magic to his gear, which boosted his magic to get him to break out of the jail cell. And I'm like, and what do you mean you don't have your gear? And he's like, what? You didn't say I don't have my gear. I'm like, you got arrested. Why would you have your gear? So he like threw a fit over not having his gear after causing himself to get arrested and then quit the campaign. And even if he did have his gear, he was in an anti-magic field zone anyway. So his character grew up in this area where he was arrested, and he knew that they had anti-magic fields like literally everywhere. But that he completely forgot about that while he was trying to escape from his jail cell. Yeah. And he wasn't like a typical spellcaster either. He was a blood mage. You evolved the shiny bird, so you got your shiny Hisuian Braviary now? Nice. We hit the like goal. If anybody wants to set a new like goal for us and fancy it up with some emojis, I will pin that to the top of the chat. Or to the bottom of the chat, depending on how you're viewing the stream. So you want to type it like goal 30. But we're probably not going to be able to get to 30 with 15 minutes. So if you want to do like goal 20, that's reasonable. like goal 15. I can pin that. Your current character is named Alistra Blackrobe. Ooh, I like that name. She's a draconic sorceress. Nice. Welcome back, Jessica. Right? I want to see these magenta eyes. Thank you, Gaming Nanny, for the 767% of your shiny luck. She's a human who's the illegitimate child of the King of the Kingdom. Long ago, the royal line killed the black dragon named Steer. Nice. She somehow inherited Steer's power, so her goal is to usurp the current establishment and become queen. The last character I made, the Ishtar Altruist, the reason that I based them off of Alistair is because we were in a hellscape land and we were fighting against overlords. So I decided, I'm like, I'm gonna make this character with the whole purpose of she wants to be an overlord. Yeah, Heatran is a legendary because you can get him in game. I made her. She was a albino dark elf, and she was a mesmerist. She was a cult master mesmerist. So I had like a whole band of minions to do my fighting for me. It was great. Whenever the GM said to make will save, I was like, I don't need to make it. And he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, my will save is a plus 30. The only time I ever failed a will save it was by rolling 1. And it was only ever against like bosses. Right? It was insane. My charm spells had a save DC of like 35 at max. You wish you could make your own gameplay storyline? What we're talking about is our D&D characters. Your aunt's watching Minute to Win It, and the show is hurting your soul. I can feel that. When I used to live with my aunt, she would watch Green Acres, and I'm like, I hated that show so much. I could not stand that show. And she would watch it all the time. Your aunt watches like old religious stuff. It's the worst. Oh yeah, all the fake healing stuff that they do. Yours watches Stairway to Heaven and stuff like that. I don't think I've ever heard of I've heard of it, but I don't think I've ever seen anything from Stairway to Heaven. I used to buy into all that miracle crap until I went to church the one time, and the guy put his hand over my eye and was like, "By the power of God, I am going to heal your eyesight. You will have 20/20 vision." Yeah, my eyes never healed. You're bogus. Oh, for the healing to work, you have to work towards it and heal it yourself. I'm like, so if I'm doing all the work and God's getting all the credit, that doesn't make sense to me. You never bought into that stuff? You're raised by a chemist? Right. I wasn't raised by I wasn't raised by anything like that, but from my experiences with the church, I learned to become skeptical of everything. Yeah, that's not how churches are supposed to work. That's not the spirits of their faith, but hey, they're hypocrites, so what can you do? The best part about you being you, Jessica, is that you get to decide what you want to believe in. They can try to force it on you all they want. It is your choice as to what you want to believe in. Exactly. There are some very decent religious people out there, but for the most part that I've seen, especially from my own family, is that the most dedicated religious people are the most outcastery people. Like they will shun you the most, they will judge you the most, and they will talk about you behind your back they will talk about you behind your back the most. Like, how are you gonna preach about thou shalt not judge in your Bible, but then go around judging everybody and everything? It's like you can't do that. Your mom did pray for. I think the first part of what you were saying, Jessica, was didn't come through the chat. Exactly. I don't have a problem with the faith itself. It's more so how the people act while believing in that faith. Like you're entitled to believe whatever you want, but you're not entitled to act however you want. All right, we're on the last 2 minutes, and then we're gonna go on a raid. Your cousin found Jerry. Nice. So I think that's about. We got 3 or 4 checks left in the stream, and then I'll be back around like 4ish. So in about 2 hours, I'll be streaming. In 2 or 3 hours, I'll be streaming again. I'm glad you can walk again, Jessica. Oh, he won't trade him to you? That sucks. Alright, last check. Hey, Gavin. Welcome in. Thank you, Kyle, for the 476% of your shiny luck. Last check, and then we're going on a raid. Come on, last check magic. It is not shiny. Alright, so hope you guys stay with us as we go on a raid. We're gonna go raid my good friend Dark Moon Sylveon. It's gonna be hashtag 501st raid. Gonna put us on the outro here.
challenge people in your space and time. You represent your own